Hello, this is Beacon of Light. Welcome to my channel. And today I want to be discussing a dream that I had. The dream actually began where I was actually trying to go back home. So I decided to take the train. I decided to take the train home. And then all of a sudden, as I was walking to the train stop, I noticed that there was a door. So then I opened the door, and then there was these steps that I saw behind the door. So I decided to walk down the steps, and then there I seen the train station. So then suddenly I was lost. I was afraid and a little bit sad because I knew that I was lost and I didn't know where to go. And I said, you know what, I'm very familiar with this train station. I don't understand why I'm lost. I just really didn't understand why I was lost, because this is not the first time that I took this train. I took this train before, but it felt different this time. It just felt like I was lost. So then I told the lady in the counter, I was like, excuse me, miss, do you know how to get to this certain destination? Because I really want to go home. And she said, yes, all you have to do is keep walking straight and you'll be fine, and you'll get there. You'll get there. You'll go home. So then as I was walking, I decided that, okay, I know my way home. I still feel a little bit lost. And even though I'm going on the train to this destination at home, it still doesn't quite feel the same. So then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was this bed in the train station, and I decided to sit on top of the bed. It was just this random bed that I seen in the middle of the train station. So there was basically a bed right there in the middle. So I decided to rest on it. So then when I had rested on it, I felt so good. I felt comforted. I felt alive. And I was singing. And just singing with my guitar. Like I said, I rested and I was really happy. And then that's where the dream ended. So now, to whoever this word is for, it seems like you were led astray for a little bit when you were lost. And it seemed like you were distracted. It seemed like you were distracted in your life, and that's why you got lost. And you've been having trouble coming back to your way home. So like I said in the dream, it seems like I was distracted. Like I said, I knew where I was going. I knew how to get home, but there were so many things. I'm like, okay, I'm just so confused of how do I get home? How do exactly I get home? And that's what happened. I got so confused. I recognized the station, but I just didn't know how to get home. And if I didn't mention this before, there were so many distractions. There was a lot of people, so I was just looking around. So basically, I'll say that again. So seems like you were been led astray, and it seems like that you were distracted in your life, and that's why you got lost. So now you're having trouble coming back home. So you're lost and you're trying to find your way back, but somehow you're lost and you can't find your way back. Like sometimes in life it could be hard when you feel lost, and sometimes you can go through distractions in your life, like sadness or depression or anxiety in your life. And sometimes these things, it can cause you to, it can cause a lot of trauma in your life. It can cause a lot of trauma in your life. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard to go back home, and when you do go back home, you still feel lost. And you don't know where to go. So again, you don't know where to go or how to get there, because in life you went through so much. Again, you went through anxieties, you went through depression, you went through sadness, and all this trauma just basically had you crippled in life. And you felt stuck. You felt really stuck because of so much that you had to endure in your life. Again, you went through so much. It's a lot. It's a lot for one person to carry. There's a lot of burdens Like I said, that's a lot of burdens for one person to carry. Being depressed, being sad, having anxiety. That's a lot of burdens for one person to carry. It's not easy. And again, like I said, you know, and that's why you were so lost. You were so lost and unsure of the destination, how to get there, you know. But again, like I always say, if you ever feel lost, you know, if you ever feel lost, or you feel sad, or you have anxiety, or if you're depression, if you listen to God, if you listen to God and give him your burdens, then he will lead you there. He will lead you there. Again, he will lead you there, and he will find a way to help you go back home. So again, it says there, or it says here in this verse, so I'm going to be reading a verse, and it says in Matthew, it says in Matthew 11:28. Again, I'll repeat that again. It says Matthew 11:28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So again, that's Matthew 11 from 28 to 30. And I remember doing another video of this as well, with the same verse. But this verse specifically, I'll explain what it means. So again, like I said, give God your burdens. Give God your burdens. So, like I said, if you give God your burdens, he will make your burdens light. He will make your burdens light. So just talk to him, you know, communicate with him, you know, because he doesn't want you to suffer. You know, if anything, he wants you to rest. He wants you to rest. After everything that you've been through in this life, he wants you to rest. That's all he wants you to do. That's all he wants you to do. And again, like I said, in the dream, to whoever this word is for, again, after the struggles that you went through in your life, and somehow through giving your burdens to God, or by giving your burdens to God and trusting in him, you thought that this had uplifted your spirit, and you felt safe, secured, loved, and comforted in his love and embrace. And here you found the rest that you needed. So again, we're going to be reading another King James Version. So it says here, King James Version, Luke 15:4-6. It says, what man of you, of having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, doth not leave the 99 in the wilderness, and go after that which is lost until he find it? And when he hath found it, he layeth on his shoulders rejoicing. And when he cometh home, he called together his friends and neighbors, saying unto them, rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost. So again, and I'll be repeating this again, which I wrote down here. I put, God loves you, and he will never leave you behind. He will never leave you behind. And even if you do fall astray in life, it says that he will never leave that one sheep. He will never leave that one sheep. He will leave the 99 behind. He will leave the 99 behind in the wilderness and go looking for the lost one until he finds it. And in so he will rejoice and be happy because he found the one lost sheep. So again, just know that God loves you. And if you're lost, he will always be there to find you. He will always be there to find you. And again, here in Deuteronomy 31:8, it says in Deuteronomy, again, because I'm actually looking for the scriptures here. So it says here in Deuteronomy 31:8, and the Lord, he it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. So again, just know that God loves you. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and don't be discouraged, in the things that's going on in your life. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid and don't be discouraged in the things that you are going through in your life, Don't. So again, just know that God loves you. He will never leave you. He will never leave you, and nor he will never forsake you. So again, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day. Bye.